Hey, what's up, world? So I'm making this video because I heard something today that ignited all these memories in my head, and I wanted to share something with you guys. So I'm gonna read the quote that I actually heard today. The quote was, "Help always comes in the form of a person. We have to humble ourselves and let people help us out. It makes no sense to be drowning and someone throws a life preserver to you and you push it away. When you want to be delivered more than your pride, that's when you get your miracle." So that hit me hard because I heard that, and immediately in my head I went back to what my life was like 2 years ago. And I remember I had been laid off from my job. I was working as a mortgage professional at PHH Mortgage. Some people might have heard of that company. And it was a company where people were hired and you could make a lot of money. It was a lot of overtime. And then people were fired in droves. And then they were hired back again. And even before that job, I was searching for something. Like, I was going from job to job. I was in and out of work. I was struggling to make ends meet. I was always living paycheck to paycheck. And I actually felt lazy because in my head I just couldn't picture working a job, a 9 to 5, and struggling paycheck to paycheck for 20, 30, 40 years of my life. Like, I couldn't fathom that. Like, it was just, it didn't feel like living to me. So I always felt like I was lazy because I felt like everyone else did that. Why can't I just settle in and do that? But the reason I felt like that is because I knew there was something out there. There was something more. So I was in a state of depression. I was sad. My circle of friends was really, really small. My day consisted of playing video games, watching football, watching basketball, struggling to keep my cable on. My life was spiraling out of control, and I really didn't know how to stop it. So one day, I'm on Facebook, I'm scrolling through my news feed, and I see a picture of my friend Khalil, who I've known for a long, long time. He was actually a grade under me, but I saw him on Facebook, and he looked good. Like, he was in shape, he had abs, and the first thing I did was I inboxed him, and I said, "Why is your greasy, shirtless body on my timeline?" Like, I made a joke or something like that. And, we exchanged a couple jokes. And he told me about what he was doing. And I said, "You know what? Nah, I know what I'm doing. I'm already into the gym. I'm already into fitness and eating healthy and stuff like that. I'm good." So about 3 months went by, and I saw him again on my timeline. And his results look even better. And I said, "You know what? Tell me what you're doing, and I want to do it." So I started. I had no intention of being a health coach. I had no intention of making a career out of it. But what I did know was that he had what I wanted, which was results. And in the place that I was in mentally, I really just wanted to do something with my life. Like, I wanted to do something. I was looking for something to be proud of, to be confident about. So I reached out. I got started. I lost 50 pounds. I put on 20 pounds of muscle. I was in great shape. I felt great. I still had no intention of being a health coach. None. I was actually trying to get into corrections. I was going to become a CO, if you could imagine that. I thought of that job because I said, I'm tired of getting hired and fired. I'm tired of sitting behind a desk all day. I want to do something where I won't have to worry about getting fired. I can make good money. It'll be a stable career. I won't have to worry about finances, and I won't have to worry about getting laid off. That was as far as I thought it through. And what I found was that once I lost the weight and put on the muscle, once I became a representation of a healthy, active lifestyle, people started asking me what they could, how they could do that. So I started helping my family and friends do that too. Still not thinking of it as a career, but I saw something in helping other people get results. Like, I felt better than when I became a before and after, when I helped someone else become a before and after. I fell in love with that. I literally fell in love with that. So I decided I wanted to try this out. And I gave it a chance. I checked out what Herbalife was all about. And what I saw was that this was a lifestyle where there was no limits to what you could do. Like, I could work hard, and I could fully commit to working hard on myself and helping other people achieve the same thing. And there would never be a limit to how many people I could help. Never. I would never run out of people to help. So I said I was all in. I could design my life. I could retire my mom. I could give my girlfriend the life of her dreams. I could do all of those things because there was no limit. Every job I worked at, there was a limit to how high I could go because there was someone above me. There was someone there who created that job, and I was working for their dream. I was building their dream, and I realized that. So I decided to go full steam. But the first thing I did was I committed to a lifelong process of working on myself. Now, is my life perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. But I always have something to work on. I can always get better every single day. And once I was able to do that, I was able to show other people how to do that too. Paying that forward. So now when I think about what has transpired in my life, working on myself physically and mentally, you know, following my nutrition plan, living a healthy, active lifestyle, doing personal development, strengthening my mindset, it has created such momentum in my life where it changed the way I talk to people. It changed the way I dealt with people in my relationships. It changed the way I interact with my girlfriend. It changed the way I react to struggle. And all of those things in my life have really created a mindset where I know that as people, right, as people, and I mean everyone on this planet, we are all designed for greatness. Like, we all have a choice in this life where we can choose to settle or we can choose to design our lives. Whatever it is that is on our heart, whatever it is, whatever dream that was that you had when you were a kid, it doesn't have to be a dream. It can be reality as long as you're willing to work for it. And I found that. I found an opportunity where I could live the life of my dreams, feel good, look good, and help people do the same thing. And I could bring people with me. And it all started from getting a package in the mail and putting a shake in my mouth, which is crazy. It's so crazy to me to think of how it started to where it has gone. But this is literally just the beginning. Literally just the beginning. So I really just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought about, you know, where my life was and how did I get to this point now where I look at life completely different. Like, life is such a beautiful thing, and I would never have said that 2 years ago. You know, I was really in a bad headspace. I didn't like people. I didn't like life. I had a dog, and that was it. That's all I had. Now I have all these amazing friends, all these amazing people I get to be around, inspirational people, motivational people. I've been able to find people that really attack life with a vigor that is hard to find in the masses of the normal, everyday life that we usually lead. And I'm just grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. And it all started with one person offering help and me swallowing my pride and saying, okay, let's roll. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know the video is long, but this was on my heart because it's been such an amazing transformation where I get to create communities of healthy, active people all over the world. All over the world. And it all starts with committing to the lifelong process of working on yourself. So I'll end the video with this. If you want something different, if you want to live your dreams, remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. You are the beginning of it all. Love you guys.